Hey, welcome back to the show, everybody. We are going back old school. We used to do, for anybody that was new to the program, we used to do a lot of MMA interviews. We stopped doing those, for the most part. We could do those things occasionally, but we have, for better terms, we could call her the godmother of our show. She's one. She helped us out in so many ways. I mean, her connections, Debbie had connections with the MMA community that just everybody loves her. I mean, they just anybody that's in the fight world, especially down here in Florida, they've met or know Debbie, and she got us in touch with people, and we were able to get interviews based off that. And so, what we're doing is tonight we're just going to be talking about. She has a charity that she started, Deb's MMA Closet. We're going to be talking to her about that. We're going to be just catching up, seeing how she is, just kind of a general free for all, everybody asking us questions, seeing thing, and just having a nice chat with a dear friend, and pretty much the number one fan that we've had on the show. And so right now, let's meet number one fan here, Deb from Deb's MMA Closet. Welcome to the Three Beards podcast. My name's Craig, along with Austin and Chris.
Passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century.
Let me out.
I'm afraid that is why I need you. Then live to send the innocent to their death? Is this justice and honor in Massachusetts colony?
All right, Chris, how are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. And yourself?
There he is.
Doing
Good.
wonderful. And yourself?
That was a weird delay. It just came, you logged on and all it was a cough, and then all of a sudden you started talking. So it was like straight out of like Japanese, dubbed films.
I don't know. The intro was messing up on my end. I didn't. It was.
No, you're good right now, but it was just weird. It was just kind of like, and then all of a sudden the voice started coming in. It was really weird. It was just like a dubbed film. So at this time, let's bring on Debbie. To keep her in our green room. Yeah. Hey. So how are you? I know. Thank you so much for wearing the shirt. She's got her little wooden sign behind her that we got her. There's like the stickers, our mugs back there on the wall, which is it's pretty cool. We've always loved that. And so, yeah, it's I just like I tease. I mean, this is one of those things we owe so much to you for this, for the early on growth and success that the show had. We really do.
And we had a chance to bring you back tonight.
Yay. I didn't have to beg Craig at all.
No, she mentioned it. It's like, can I? And I'm like, yeah, it's, yeah. I mean, she is the original Beardo. She is. It said she started this, this thing. So she's MMA's number one fan, and she was Three Beards podcast number one fan. I mean, literally, she was the number one fan. I mean, it's every show. Yeah, every show we'd have like three viewers. One of them was me, having it on, because I'd have it up on YouTube, and then there'd be Debbie, and then there'd be somebody else. And so
those are a good time.
We have here. So sorry, I was getting a phone call right there during showtime, so I had to disable that. So at least it didn't have the ringer on. So let me show everybody real quick. I have bring up the screen. I'm going to explain to everybody that's not viewing. Debbie started a charity. It's Deb's MMA Closet. So I'm going to have you explain it. I'm going to kind of scroll as you're explaining it.
Oh, okay. Well, my sweet brother, made those ones move. That's like a slideshow there, and then he put all the shows that are coming up and everything on that to scroll up and down. Oh yeah, that's the first page. Yeah, my brother got this all from I didn't give him anything. He got it all from my Facebook page.
Nice.
Every bit of this, and then he's got his on there too. You see the coins, the Bitcoins.
Mm-hmm.
That's his.
Yep.
Yeah, that's his page. That's his little thing.
Oh, nice.
Hey, he did it for me. At least I can do is let him put something on my page, right?
Yeah, it was, and then so when we talked about it here a little, especially like for you, when you set up, what got you, started on this path, for this. And here, let me get that off here so we don't have the nice.
Well, I've been into this sport for 21 years now, and I don't know. I was just sitting back thinking. I started this way back in my mind and on paper and YouTube learning in November.
Yeah.
And I finally hit it off with the state on March 14th. That was the first day when I got my certificates and everything like that. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I just want to do more. I feel like I don't do enough. I just go to the shows and just give everybody my support. But now I want to give. I want to give. I got some donations already from one. His name's he's in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. His Dowen, Dowen, the Dangerous. He gave me all boxing stuff, 2 shoes, a pair of gloves, shirts, and everything. So now I have someone to give them to. Boxing shoes, and I'm giving them a shirt too and a backpack. But I'm going to do that at Lights Out Boxing in Boynton on the 21st, May 21st. So yeah,
nice.
It's feeling nice giving some kids smiles on their faces. So
yeah, we,
Are you?
go ahead, Chris.
So are you mainly geared towards Amis, or you're gonna be geared to some of the Mexican fighter, Guatemalan fighters that come over here that don't have much and they come to box or do MMA? Are you gonna be catered just to amateurs? Or are you gonna try to broaden your horizons to go to the pros?
yeah, I want to do as many as I can, help out as many as I can, boys, girls, and I was introduced from Patrick Regalado. If I'm probably not saying his last name right, but his name's Patrick, and he was wondering if I can help him with Haiti. And as I get donations and everything, then I would love to help them, because they're really into MMA and boxing. But yeah, as many as I can, really. I mean, if they really need help, I wish I could help everybody. But,
Well, eventually, I mean, hopefully, like you said, as it grows, you'll get more, support, like I said, and that's one of those things. Like, hopefully, we can get some of the attention of some of maybe the companies to where they can actually send,
Right.
more gear, just instead of, because you always have those outlet stores where there's always the errors, where instead of just pitching those things, it's like would be cool if they could just load these things up and send them to something like yourself, so that way you could actually hand these out.
Yeah, Phoenix Fight Gear helped me, thanks to Jessica Borga's sweet donation. They sent me their wholesale list. So instead of 2 children, I'm helping 4 children.
Nice.
because of that price list that he was helping me with. He sent that to me, so that was their donation to me by helping more. So I got 8 bags in my closet.
Yeah.
Ready to give.
Yeah, there's a couple of the comments are going out there. It's like outside, it's going to be kind of a combination of just catching up with her, talking about what she's doing in MMA. We'll do some stuff. Like, one of the questions too is, we'll maybe get Debbie's thoughts on the cane situation. what her thoughts are on the whole free Kane movement.
Free Kane. I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure out
he was the
what
one
that.
that
Okay.
he was the one that was arrested for. I'd have to look in the get all the
UFC
details.
fighter. I think he was he was
Yeah.
arrested. A brief summary: he was arrested for trying to run over somebody who molested one of his nieces or something. I want to say.
Oh my.
So
Yeah.
he's a former UFC fighter, and he tried to handle it his way. I mean, and they got a free Kane movement going on. There's a petition to try to, saying what he did was he would have done the same thing. So
Yeah, it shows right here. He was arrested for attempted murder due to, shooting at a guy who molested his relative. Yeah, so.
He was taking the law into his own hands.
Yeah, and it was that. It's one of those. It's I'm reading what his thing is. He put up his question here. I'm not sure. Stuff like as we post those things up there, you'll be able to see. It's one of those we've had like Fight Book MMA, Fight Mixer, we have connections with these guys. And I said, I've shared it. I shared the show with them too, to get that out. Cause I'd like to get the word out for people that are in the fighting area in these communities. So that way they can actually support you, and actually do these. Cause that's,
thank you.
Yeah. Cause
I appreciate you.
Yeah. We don't want, we want to get as much word out as we can. I mean, unfortunately, it's like the circles we're in right now. There's not a whole lot of fight connection. I mean, it's we could cook you up with some amazing UFO swag.
I mean, I still have a little connection.
Yeah.
Let me reach out in my Rolodex and see what I can come up with, and I'll definitely reach back out to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, because that's why I asked. I've been trying to get on as many podcasts as I can, and then trying to do my own. I mean, I need a little work. I'm not a pro at being online. I think with someone like you guys, I feel comfortable. But with myself, I'm like standing here, and then I listen back at it, and if I don't like it, I delete and try again.
Yep.
Have you tried? I'm Fight Book MMA. She's a really nice lady. She goes.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I'll see if I still have her card, but she runs a podcast by the name of Fight Book MMA.
Oh, okay.
She follows a lot of the fighters from down south, and she goes to all the fights pretty much. So maybe she can get you on her podcast because her viewership is very wide.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm trying. That's why I asked Craig, And Janine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys know
Skulls and Stilettos. Yep, we had her
I'm
on.
going on the podcast next week on the 18th.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and so I think that'll put you on, if you're on with her, I think it's going to put you on Fight Mixer.
Yeah.
Because I think she joined up with a Fight Mixer lineup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you'll have that access. So that'll be really cool. Talking with her. She's she's really
I love
nice.
her. She's amazing.
Yeah, it's hey Joanne, how are you? She appreciate that compliment. It's just if only you knew. Maybe you'd drop a sweet. You just say sweet. You wouldn't give us two. Yeah, no,
you guys are sweet too. I love you guys too.
Yeah, we were talking prior to the show, your anniversary, I mean, kind of both of us are coming up, yours is a little bit more of a milestone than ours. I mean, in August, it'll be 3 years.
Too.
Yeah, well, doing a show is nothing like being able to walk again. And so, so your story is, much more compelling and a lot of things than just like us. It's like, hey, we made it 3 years. Nah, but hey, guess what? We've been able to walk the entire time. She was able, to walk again. So that's kind of through that story, like how we came. That's a little behind the scenes. Like if anybody sees a wall back there, that's where that little truck came from.
Yep.
Yeah, she was able to walk, and she wanted to start, going around. So she wanted to get a truck. Well, we were fledgling podcast. All we could afford was a little Matchbox truck, but we still bought it for her and gave it to her. So here's your white truck.
Her words was, "I want a white truck and drive around to all the fights and let all the fighters sign it." And
Hmm.
and the crazy thing is she got the truck and she emails us, guys, what is the truck for? Did you leave it in the box
I
by
know.
accident? I was like, no, that was the truck for the thing. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
that's all we can afford. That was our white truck.
Hey, that's good. I like it.
Yeah, so we did, yeah, yeah, we did, and it's, you've been, especially in the last year, you've really started going, I think since January, you've really started going out to a lot of the fights again too.
Oh yeah, tons of them. There's a lot coming up. I'm gonna miss in June because I'll be going away, but I have 4 more things until I leave, and then when I come back, July 2nd, poof, more coming.
Yeah, that's now
Yeah, I
you're
have a lot.
now you're now if I remembered right, watching, you're actually starting to do stuff more than just attend and watch. You're actually, wasn't it was it timekeeping, or what was it that you were going to?
Oh yeah, I did that once. I mean, I liked it. It was different, ring the bell and all that. But you have to look at your thing, and you can't look and you can't look up at the cage and watch the fighters at all. You have to look at the clock, and then you have to ring it on time, and you can't cheer. That's
Yeah,
me. I cheer.
so it's I
I
was
was
going to
cheering
say,
inside of myself. I couldn't say anything. But yeah, that was just one time. I did that at Rise.
okay, yeah, that's, yep, because I
Yeah.
saw that, so I was just going to
Mhm.
ask you if that was something
Yeah.
that you planned on doing more, but it sounds like no, that's
No,
really hampering the style of cheering.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can do that anymore because I do want to cheer them on. They asked me to judge once too, and no, sorry.
I
I
mean
don't
Yeah,
think that would go over well.
I think that would work for you though. I mean, you could start in Emmys judging because you get to watch the fight and you go on the take of what you see. I mean, you can't be biased. You can't like one fighter
No,
over the
yeah.
other, but
Hmm.
you get to actually watch every fight firsthand, like right
I
there.
know, like right there.
So I mean, I don't know. I would take them up on that offer and see if it's something you like to do. I mean,
I'd like maybe try it once and see how it goes and everything.
hmm,
But all these promotions, I get VIP. They love me so much. And I get you know, right there. And then I got Titan back. They went from Miami to Broward back here for me.
yeah, that's, so yeah, it makes it so much easier to get there too, and that's the thing. Maybe it's, like Chris was saying. I mean, that would be something, definitely give that a try, because I mean, but that's been one of the things. If anybody ever watches, you know, any of the things and listens, sees Debbie, everybody is, oh my God, I love you. You go get him. You're the champ. She's, I don't know if there's a bias out there. I mean, it's like everybody is, an amazing, talent for it. And so I mean, you'd probably be, like I said, great at judging.
Oh, thank you.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, I've learned so much in 21 years of what all the positions and stuff, the submissions and all that. And then my first knockout I saw, I pretty much pretty freaky because the guy fell over like a feather. It was like a feather falling. Literally,
yeah.
he was so lightweight and just went, and that was it. But no, yeah, I got pretty crazy. That was a long time ago, though. Now I see him all the time.
You were
Or
also,
knee
weren't you at,
kicks and all that.
wasn't it, there was a fight, wasn't it? It was probably a couple years ago, but wasn't there one you weren't you at the one with the brawl broke out?
Oh my, yeah, and the gun and all that. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yes.
was running for my life. I couldn't breathe. I coughed the whole way home. My daughter was coming to get me. I called her frantically because I didn't know what that guy was doing. I just started
Yep.
running, and
Yep.
I
And that's,
can't run. I had to. I had no choice.
oh yeah, everybody, like I said, watching it, it's like you got a comment, just questions, now's the time to ask. I mean, because that's
so
what it's just.
I don't think I've ever asked you, but out of all the fighting you've ever watched, what is your favorite position? Like the rear naked is mine. I love to see them just go to sleep. Just
Yeah, no, that one's good too. Of course, and then the knockout. But the other one, the other one that I saw just the past fights, Titan, he got his legs wrapped around his neck and his face turned as red as a stop sign. That was nuts. That was great. I mean, locked his legs around him. What is that called? I forget what that's called. What would that be called?
I don't know. You know, Craig?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure of that one.
It's not one that's used all the time, so I'm not too sure about that.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to Google search what is it called when you wrap your legs around somebody else, because I don't think that's going to.
I'm sorry if I'm not too technical on explaining things.
I don't know if I'm going to exactly. It looks like I'm frozen on there. It's on the one screen. There you go. But yeah,
it was kind of like a triangle type of thing. It was with the legs, isn't a triangle with the legs?
It could be.
Maybe it was that. But anyway, I remember, see, as red as your shirt, Christopher. His face. It got so red. I never saw that before. I never saw a face get that red. So that was pretty crazy. That was just a Titan. On Friday.
And, it's one of those, and M.A. Allen just said, and I want to thank him real quick. He sent us stars, and so that's something that we're allowed, we're able to get right now. And so he put like that, 200 stars for charity, and yes, definitely we'll pass that on to Debbie as as a charity,
You.
Yeah, is what that, so really thank you for that, and that
was very nice.
Yeah, we just got approved for that, so it made it to where everybody, like I said, if you like what you see, you can start throwing stars at us,
Yeah, there you go. And you know what I found out? I was on the phone the other day with the IRS for 2 hours waiting for them to answer. But as a charity like me and the nonprofit, as they call it, you would think, I thought, that I would have to get a 501c3. Well, being that I'm so small and I'm by myself, I called them and I asked them these questions, and they told me I do not need that at this time. And if somebody does give you a big donation, they can write it off. So I didn't know that. I thought I needed a 501c3, but she told me I don't need one at this time.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah.
So there. Make sure you remember her name. I'm going to use that. I'm going to Google that myself because, well, so-and-so told me that I didn't need one. And I mean, I got a $20,000 donation, but I didn't need that.
Yeah. Well, I kept mine. She was asking me how much I would make for the year, from March to March, or however they work that. But, and I just threw out a number because I don't know. This is the first time I've done this stuff. So I said $5,000. And then she was asking me all these other questions and everything. And she says, Debbie, you don't need to get a 501c3. There's other things out there. So.
Yeah, that was the thing when we first started too. It's like we're like had to go through all this stuff, do all these things, and we realized it's like, no, we don't need to do that yet. It's like as we grow,
they changed it all. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna, I have to do something else, to be, to have that stuff deducted, so I don't have to, not a tax deduction for me, but for an annual thing that you have to fill out online. So I have to do that. They want it back in 6 weeks from now. So, because mine started March 14th, so it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, no, it's relatively
Still
new.
new.
And if you've already starting to get people, like I said, supporting you and bringing stuff to you, that's great. I mean, because it's and that's where hopefully we keep up that. So
I got 3 people so far, and Jessica Borger was one of them, and and that Darwin, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Sorry, champ, that fighter. he gave me a whole box of stuff, all boxing stuff. and then another Darwin the Dangerous. I don't know.
Yeah.
You might have seen him on there. He's in Jacksonville.
Chris might have. I have gotten to the part where a lot of people it's like, hey, have you heard of this? No, I haven't. I haven't. I've got my nose buried in
many
books.
of them.
Yeah, I've got my nose buried in books. I'm sitting here just reading all the time.
You like the spooky things.
Yes. Yes, all the stuff behind me, all the skulls, including I always plug it. I have to keep plugging it because my sister made it for me.
Oh, that's
my
cool.
Fresno, my Fresno Nightcrawler plushie.
Is that a pillow?
Yeah, it's a Fresno Nightcrawler. It's a little plushie she made for me. So it's
that's cute.
Yep, because they're basically they're called ghost pants. Is their nickname. And so they just basically their eyeballs, the two legs, and you'll see them just slowly walking through the woods as pairs.
Well, when you do that, that's cool.
Yeah, so I said it's like you can make your the ghost pants walk along. Like I said, yeah. So I got my own Fresno Nightcrawler. So I always have to brag about that. But yeah,
I know it's hard. Maybe you'll have it hanging one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like I said, one of these times I'm gonna have to just do like a short video, give everybody a tour of the studio so they can see
stuff behind you. Yeah,
so they can see all the stuff closer because it's
closer up.
Yeah, because from here it's hard to tell, but like I said, I've got a lot of tchotchke stuff behind me. It's like little things. It's cool. It's stuff that everybody's stuff people have given me, and other things. I really enjoy it. So this is it's a memory lane. I mean, it's just we're going on 3 years since we started doing these things, and it was. I mean, I just remember how cool it was when you got us some of our first interviews. It was just
you had a lot of interviews.
Yep. Yeah, me and Debbie, messaging back and forth. It's like, would you like to talk to this person? Yes. Yes.
I had one over almost every other day or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was because of Debbie. That's how we got Trap Gambino.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you introduced it. Yep, you introduced him, and so we had them. And Justin, let's look at you, man. You've come back, you fossil. Where have you been?
Hey, Justin.
It's crazy to see that Sims pop up on here. Hey,
yeah, it's like yeah, much love, man. He was. Yeah, we've had him on a show too, and it was what. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, you've had a lot of people. Jessica Borga was on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Martin. It started. Martin Brown was the first one.
Yeah.
Then Jeremy Davis, and then we had.
Have you been following Martin lately, Debbie? Or you don't get into that bare knuckle? Have you watched any of that bare knuckle?
I do, and I do have some bare knuckle pictures of people on my wall, and I have bare knuckle on my door and BYB on my door. So I do, but I have never gone. Because I heard the tickets were $90, so I stayed back. It's a little too steep for me.
Well, there's a few people that might be able to get you, connections.
I tried. Didn't work.
You're gonna be talking with somebody. You're gonna be talking with people. You said if you're on with them next week, they might be able to get you in.
Oh yeah, well they better sweet talk that David guy.
Yeah,
because I tried to get somebody on Scott Farley. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I tried to, and he said, nah, you're too strict.
Yeah, they're pretty strict. They're one of the stricter promotions, but I mean, there's a couple comp tickets out there. You just gotta look for them.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's like guys over at Fight Mixer might be able to get you on with a press pass or something,
Yeah, there we go.
And so that's, and so there's, it's having you. It was awesome having you there at Titan on Friday night.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Oh my gosh. Thanks to Justin. Justin helped me with that one.
Yep. I said it. Everybody loves Debbie. That's what.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Here's my wishes though, for when this, when this expands more. Getting one of those stickers and on the cage and the announcer announcing me.
oh yeah.
You might not be too far away from that. I mean, that's,
Well, Justin, yeah, well, Justin, he has connections with Titan, so that's like, it's like, especially if you
There's
still,
one.
it's like Justin's like, reach out, and see if maybe that's something that McMahon, you could actually get to where as just, especially since it's a charity thing. I mean, it would definitely be a nice write-off for Titan as well with the donations, but to
Right.
actually put your logo, Deb's MMA Closet, on the canvas.
On the cat, yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be
And
pretty?
so, and that would be something. I mean, just even a little banner somewhere. I mean, it'd be something. There'd be something really cool if that
Yeah.
you could pull that off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody gave me the idea to make an actual closet, so I cleaned out my closet. And
See?
I put Deb's MMA Closet on the door part, the flat part there. And then I just started putting stuff in there. It's a perfect idea.
It is. I mean, is that actually how it started? Was just just came random. You just put it on your MMA Closet, and that's how you actually came up with the name, because that's pretty cool.
No, actually, I had Deb's MMA. Actually, I had another name. I totally don't remember what it was, but MMA Closet or MMA. I think it was MMA Closet, and somebody took it, so I had to put Deb's MMA Closet. I like it better.
You probably researched it so many times, and the algorithm bought it. So you're like, that sounds good. That sounds good. Let me look at it tonight. And then somebody's like, oh, that's gonna be a top searcher. We're gonna steal that one.
Well, I took .com, .net, and .org. I have all those.
Nice. Yeah. So you got, and then Justin, he reiterated, we all have VIP tickets for as long as Justin's there.
Aww.
So, and then I don't know if you saw his comment before. He said, reach out to Israel.
Oh yeah, I did mention it to Israel already. I hinted.
Yeah.
I said, I want my name on the cage one day.
well, I might even just do it even on a formal matter too, instead of just a hint. Just ask him. It's like, look, just because just a simple explanation. It's just like this. It's like, this is the charity. I'm just trying to get the word out there. I mean, anybody that's got gear they want to donate, anything like this is going to help for stuff. And then if that's the thing they could do. I mean, if they could, even if it's just a small spot. I mean, just that exposure alone.
It doesn't need to be huge.
Yep.
Or even maybe you can reach out to one of these fighters and have it put on their banner. Normally they sell those spots, but you're a charity, so maybe you can reach out to some of the fighters that have the banner that comes out to
the banner, yeah.
And maybe they'll put it on there for you. I mean,
that's a good idea too.
Some avenues.
I don't have to sweet talk too much.
No.
Maybe Justin will wear the booty shorts or something like that with the Deb's MMA Closet on the back.
Everybody be screaming, get him a closet.
Yeah. And Justin's like, if Lex fights again, it's like you could have that. It's just, you get it. Yeah, that's true. You can see if we could get it, put those on the shorts too. Because I can see it. I mean, definitely as a business, I mean, it's an easy write-off.
Yeah.
Justin, he's already wearing Deb's MMA Closet booty shorts. He's already wearing those.
That's funny. Yeah, it's weird because I never seen a little kid's gloves, and they're so tiny. But you know what I did? Instead of just the gloves for the kids, I put in hand wraps, and I got little backpacks. Here, I'll show you one. They're right here. I'm right near the closet here. Okay. Here we go. See, I got a little backpack.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, I ordered a whole bunch of them. And then I got the gloves. I think these are boxing gloves, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got them a hand wrap. Phoenix, see, Phoenix hand wraps. Yeah, I didn't want to just give the glove in the bag. I said, okay, well, you need hand wraps too, right?
Phoenix, she's promoting you. She needs for you to send her a donation there now.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep promoting them. That's
That is awesome, though. I mean, that is so awesome because you don't realize like some of the things that I see. Fighters come, they don't have nothing. They barely have wraps to wrap their hands. They're looking around the locker room for this, for that, because they just don't have it. Some of the fighters come and fight in basketball shorts. I mean,
Yeah.
you're trying to make it there, and nobody recognizes you when you're on the bottom end of the totem pole and you're trying to get to UFC or you're trying to get to Titan or you're trying to get to these places. So you might have a pair of N1 basketball shorts and you coming from Chicago. You don't have nothing.
Yeah.
You're a good fighter. So it's sad some of the things I see and so I really hope that you can be a blessing to a lot of these people that some of the people who are trying to, make a career out of this.
Yeah, it's an awesome sport. I love it. And I love the people, it's not just a sport. I love the people too. I mean, I know people all over all over Florida and beyond.
Yeah, your reach is pretty broad. You know
It is.
everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I know people in California that are fighters. Even
Yeah.
in Tunisia. They
Wow.
they try to contact me and say, "Oh, can you get me over there? Can you get me fighting in the cage?"
was it? Yeah,
I try
Justin.
sometimes, but you can't make people help them. You got to just try, ask, and see what happens. And if it doesn't happen, then sorry, I tried.
Well, definitely, Justin. We won't be strangers, man. Like I said, love you guys too, man. It's like really appreciate all the support. That's we've got which is, I said, great fans. Like I said, it's always nice when people just chime in and stuff. And it's community. I mean, it's one of those things too. Met Justin, those things because of Debbie. As I said, that's where
I love you
things.
guys.
Yeah, it's right. Florida does rock, man. I said I'm glad I moved down here. It's one of those. It's pretty amazing. While everybody else was struggling to do stuff, I mean, we were still able to move around and do things, which was which was critical.
First.
Yes, he just said Florida. Somebody just said Florida rocks, and yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I love Florida. I'll never move out of Florida.
Yeah, especially keeping like with the fight world too. It's just Chris mentioned said the same thing. It's just how critical was Florida in just the recovery for fighting.
Well, yeah.
Because I mean, I think that's probably one of the reasons why promotions like Combat Night, Rise, and stuff were able to survive. Because if they'd been anywhere else, they really would have struggled to stay afloat.
And they did. No, sorry, Chris. No, I just said, and they did a little bit there for a little bit, but they came right back.
Yep.
Yeah, and even Dana said it on his Twitter. Dana said, "I love Florida. They were the first ones to allow me to get my guys back in the cage. So I'll always be loyal to Jacksonville." So he comes back to Jacksonville. I think it's gonna be a once a year stop for him. Hopefully, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still waiting to see if we're going to have the appearance of the ginger beard. Although he's not so much a ginger beard anywhere now. He just kind of has the ginger porn stash. Yeah.
Oh, and he does? You mean Austin you're talking about?
Yep, Austin, yeah.
I know, I miss him.
If you picture this, that's kind of what you have. He's watching the kid. He's watching the kids right now. He's hoping to get on. But
okay.
Yeah, he's doing fire school. So basically, if you were to trim off from about like here and just take all this away, so this is all he has.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so he's not one of the beards then.
Well, he is.
He's the mustache.
Yeah, he is technically, but
we talked about that a couple weeks ago. We're too far in to rebrand, so we'll just have the two beards and the porn stash. I mean,
Yep.
so we're
Yeah,
not gonna rebrand. We're here to stay.
well, we'll make him hold up a little sign. Yeah, we'll finally get that thing made up, and he'll have to hold up the beard.
Oh, that little thing.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. So that stuff. It's MMA. I really appreciate the support, man. That's really awesome. It's
Yeah, you're getting a lot of people saying stuff here.
yep.
I should have my glasses on. I can't even see it. Too small. But no, I really appreciate you guys having me on here.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
And maybe in 3-4 months down the road to see where I'm at, maybe I could come on again.
It don't even have to be that long. I mean, providing our schedule. Craig does the scheduling, so I mean, I don't know, but we'd love to take updates. Here and out. I mean, help me get out.
Well, what I'll do is I will send you also some pictures, and a video of who I hand these awesome things to. So.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because that'll be May 21st. It would be the first two like young adults that are getting these shoes and a shirt with it.
Nice.
Yeah, I put a shirt with it of who donated the shoes.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
So,
well, that would be something too, like your brother when he's doing on the site. That'd be a nice thing. Just the acknowledgement page, to our supporters. You can just start adding, those things as it's coming too. So that way, just people like us, if we log onto the site, we can see like, oh, cool, look who's. Because I'd love it if you could get places like Venom and other big name apparel companies, to start.
Reach out to Rival, Title. Those are the gloves. Rival, Title.
That's the kind I have, and I have Title, or is it Title? Shoes. They're boxing shoes. That's what I got. Yeah, and I put them in a backpack with a shirt.
Nice.
And I think they're going to be happy. I'm sure they will be. Oh, and then I'm donating shin guards to their raffle.
Oh, nice.
For the Emmys. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the amateurs or kickboxing, whatever they use, whatever they need to use them for. Isn't that what they use for kickboxing, right? What is that? Is that your new shirt?
That's one of the ones we were gifted from Brian Bowden. These are his some of the shirts that he made. Yeah, like this one is it says I squat your face.
Is that Bigfoot's foot?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yep. Yes. So he gave us some nice, he gave us a bunch of swag, like shirts and stuff. So we have to wear them. I think.
Yeah, I'll be getting that stuff. See, I got your shirt on.
I know. I love it.
I came prepared.
Yeah, it's what just give the had to give a shout out. So far, Brian, if like I said, one of the best logos I absolutely love is the Vitruvian Man with Bigfoot. That one.
That's awesome. I love both of your shirts.
Yeah, that one.
I'm getting a shirt made. Patrick's doing it.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because I thought it would be right to wear a shirt with Deb's MMA Closet on it when I give these things to these children. So, yeah.
Yeah, just a little thing where MAL and just put Ginger in the middle. That's always been our joke, is where it's like the unfortunate part with him is like if we have to be careful with some of the apparel. Like we can't do underwear or anything because the orange beard is going to be in a certain location. So you have to really be careful what kind of apparel you can use our logo on.
I mean, you can tell him it'll go well with the porn stash. So now you just have his face right there with just a porn stash over it.
Yeah, that's all. That's always just been. It's like gear choices. You got to be really careful what you put it on because it's like, it's just gonna look a little funny on bikini bottoms. I'm just saying. So you not swimsuits you might want to avoid.
A pair of boxers with syndromes in the butt and a turn stain on the back. Wow.
So this Brian has a 3-beard shirt too, he says.
Yeah, he just got one. And
he did? Okay.
Yep, he got it too. And so that was, I can't thank everybody enough for the support. I mean, it blows me away every time somebody buys gear, buys something from, a sticker, a magnet, a t-shirt, a water bottle, MA sending us stars. I mean, it's absolutely humbling, for me. It's just, it's one I can't even begin to thank everybody for just, it may seem silly, 50 cents, but it's just one of those things. That's 50 cents that you decided to invest in us. And, and it's like, thank you, everybody. I mean, honestly, truly, thank you.
Look, I didn't help you. You helped me. You gave me the best thing you guys had with 3 beards on it.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, that was a custom thing. You're the only one that has one of those.
I know. I feel honored.
Yeah, the story said I don't think we've ever told the story about that either.
No, I don't know who made
it. Was somebody made it for us. Somebody made it for us.
Somebody made it for you?
Yeah, and they gave it to Chris, and it was one of those things we were just thinking about something to send you as a way of saying thank you, and Chris suggested that, and so yeah, we threw that in with that care package, and that's what I said. So that was something that I said it was, it was gifted back, gifted to you from us, and I said it was just one of those things, like you said, you're the only one that has it. That's the only one that I know of that's going to be made. So.
I love it all. I like the pictures I printed out.
Yeah.
And your stickers.
And we really appreciate that, man. That's what we set out for, is just for it to be an escape for everybody. And just fun. I mean, it's, before the show is over, we make sure we have to ask the thing, because Debbie always asked everybody else, but we never asked her, what's your favorite ice cream?
Oh.
That's old school right there.
I like I'm going to be different. I like the vegan ice cream that's double chocolate. It's on a stick. It's like a pop ice cream bar.
Is it something made like almond milk or coconut milk?
Chocolate in the middle.
Is it almond or coconut? Is it coconut milk?
Yes, and it's of course non-dairy.
Yeah. So it was. I know I've seen some of those ones, like you get there, it's like it's made from avocado or something like that, and it was just like, I just can't ever bring myself to try it.
You wouldn't be able to know the difference with the coconut thing, because you can't taste the coconut.
Yeah, some of those are actually pretty decent. I mean, it's just one of those. I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
Well, I never asked you guys what kind of ice cream you guys like. Come on.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
That's going to be a surprise for everybody. I'm boring.
How about you, Chris?
I like a gourmet ice cream from Kelly's. It's a blonde. I love Oreos. So it's white Oreos with chocolate chips with the base of it is like a whipped, just a straight cream, just a straight sweet cream.
Whoa, that sounds good.
It's amazing. But if I can't get that, I prefer like a rum raisin. I'm weird. People like, who eats raisins in their ice cream? Me, rum raisin. I hated raisins as a kid, but I eat raisins now.
Somebody's saying something down here.
Yeah, no one should have to choose. My freezer is a train wreck. Yeah, I like vanilla just because you can put any topping on it.
That's true.
There's no limit to what you can do with it, but it's like even just the plain like vanilla ice cream. That's just my thing.
You like hot fudge on it?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I'm more butterscotch or caramel or caramel, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like those. So it's pretty exciting, but it's not really. It's boring. Yeah, it's but when you get those things, but it's for me, I don't know. I've gotten to the point. I used to eat ice cream a lot. I don't eat it as much as I used to.
Yeah, I don't eat it that much.
It looks like I eat it all the time, but it's not true. It's not true.
You're right. It looks like you eat it every day.
No.
Oh no! Yes,
that would
yes.
be me.
Oh, this last thing, with a couple of stuff like some injuries and stuff like that, snacky time became, a very bad adversary. And so, a few things are a little snug. The work pants, sometimes are a struggle, so straight out of the dryer, it's like, what the hell happened?
They shrunk.
The thing with that is, Debbie, like, it takes so long to get new uniforms from the uniform guy. So by the time you order new uniforms, you've either lost weight or you've gained more, and the new ones don't fit. You're like,
you wish you got a bigger size.
Yeah, well, then you're running to some place like Michael's or Hobby Lobby to get the pant, where that size extender, where you get that little button thing that that gives you like a half size extra.
You need adjustable ones.
Well, it's in a way, it's kind of like that. You hook in it. It almost kind of, I think, if I remember right, it almost looks like a figure eight. You hook it around the one side, and then it has the part where you can get it, so it gives you like a half size. So
only you would know about that, Craig.
Yeah, because
he's picking on you.
Because I like the food.
He's picking on you. I want to thank you guys for having me. I really do. I really missed it.
You're more than welcome. This. Yeah, I said I was hoping Austin would come on. It's like, man, come on, but it's like I said, we're still here. We try to have shows for everybody, because there's not every show is going to be everybody's thing. I mean, we're going to be talking about remote viewing and cryptids, next week with Jessica Jones. So that'll be a really interesting one. And then after that, we're going to be talking about Nostradamus. And
what was that?
He was.
Oh, it's a guy.
Yeah, I want to say it's 13th. I want to say it was the 13th century. Just off the top of my head, 13th or 14th century, where he did all of his predictions through quatrains. So a lot of them were really cryptic, because being at the time, he didn't want the church to hunt you down and burn you at the stake, kill you. So what you had to do is you had to really mask your abilities. So you did it in the form of almost like a poetry, the poems, right? So, because that wasn't against the church. So when you do stuff, so that's, Mark just corrected me, the 16th century. Yes, thank you. I couldn't. Yeah.
Like in code or something?
Yeah, well, he would be stuff like if it was something, we'll just throw this out. It's like if I was predicting there will be a woman who will be gifting of things from outside of her, closet, that will be supporting of a community. Well, if that was, I would phrase it that way, because I didn't want people to know that I was saying Deb was going to be giving out MMA gear, out of, from a thing called. So he would see something and he would phrase it in a way to where it was cryptic, but yet it would still, because one of the most widely ones known is where he predicted, the stuff where it's rather, that he was talking about Hitler when he said Hister.
Oh, okay.
And so
he hides things.
So he would do it through that, and so we'll be talking about that. So that will be, and
cool.
then I'm going to try to get. You can see him sometimes. He'll comment. It'll say Bigfoot Anon. God, his name's failing me right now. I want to say Connor is his first name, but he's going to be talk to him about Bigfoot, Dogman, cryptids. So we got a few of those things coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys got a lot of things coming up. And then you're going to go out, you're going to go with a bang on your anniversary and then keep on going.
That's right. That's the goal. It's like, it'll be cool if actually we had a show that landed on the 13th. So that's when we actually started.
What
so
day is the 13th?
I don't have my calendar right here in front of me. It's on the phone. If I start scrolling through here, it's going to freeze up.
That's right. You don't want to mess up your picture there, but
yeah,
that would be cool, huh?
I know, especially when
having a show on that day.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, and it's looking forward to, So like you said, you got next week. You're going to be on with Janine.
The 18th.
Yeah, on the 18th. So you're going to be on with her. So everybody can check that out, and I believe that will be at Fight Mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
Skulls
sure
and
that's
Stilettos.
what you said. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can check that out. Or you can also, go to debsmmacloset.com, and I'm going to put that back up on the screen so that way
And
everybody.
then I have an email info. I don't know if it is on there on my card. info@debsmmacloset.com. Yeah, it's on the very bottom, but you can't see it real good
right
there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right there on the bottom. Yeah.
Yep. Info at.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you this little trick here real quick. We'll be able to right here. We're gonna create this. I'm gonna go. It's this make some exciting here. Scroll this. We're gonna add that banner, and we should be on this. Hopefully on the screen. Let's see here.
You know who made those? I don't know if you know him. Chachi.
Oh, nice.
He was on the BYB. He did those for me, and then I got a new one coming out too. I'm waiting for it. It's coming on the 23rd, I think. My new cards.
I got it scrolling on the bottom there for everybody. Info at debsmmacloset.com.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yep. Isn't that nice?
Oh, fast Google fingers. Yeah, it's. We'll get the producer to do that eventually.
That's cool. You did it. You did it. You're the producer.
I'm not supposed to be. I'm training somebody back
You're
there.
multitasking.
I know. I'm gonna have to. Producer. Yeah, raise my hand. It's like
That's
producer.
great.
Yeah, it's gonna hopefully it's gonna be loaded with MMA gear. So if everybody remembers the old time radio shows, Fibber McGee and Molly, it'd be one of those things. Hopefully we get it to where Deb opens it up and you just hear this loud crash because all the stuff just comes falling out because there's so much stuff in that closet. So that's the goal, is
getting there
to make this
little bit by little bit there. I even got a shirt to give away. It was from Thailand.
Oh, really?
And I don't even know what it says. Do you know how to read Thailand?
I don't.
Here, let me show you. Oh, it's in the closet. Here, let me see if I can get it close. Whoop, this way. See, I don't know what that means. Maybe that says Thailand.
Yeah, or it's I wonder if it has, if it's literally like kickboxing.
Oh, it might be.
Something like that in Thai.
Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, and then it has something back here you can read. But I can't. Yeah, I can't read that. It's all in Thailand, however they speak.
And this is absolutely, hopefully everybody can see this. This is absolutely fantastic what Brian and Bowden just sent me. I'm going to have to download it. He said, he goes, I created the new logo for you. It's got the ginger mustache now instead of
Oh,
Brian, I'm not kidding. If you give us the permission, that's actually, I'm going to make that into a sticker. That is going to be, we're going to have to make that into a sticker.
that is awesome.
Yes.
Now I'm going to have to say 2 beards and 1 mustache guy.
Yeah, it's like 2 beards and a mustache. Yeah.
2 beards and a mustache.
Oh God, that is fantastic. Oh, I love that picture.
Better with it off?
And he said it's yours, full permission. So does he look better with it off?
Yeah, I mean, do you think he feels better with it off?
No, I think he wishes he could still have the beard. Yeah, he does. He looks like he needs.
Chris cracking up.
Yeah.
He looks like
when he first cut it off, it looks like he needed to be registered. Yeah, M.A. Allen's like, I want the boxers. Oh my God.
Well, he probably looks so different.
Well, I see. This is where my childish mind is going. So now with the new logo with the mustache, with the pair of boxers,
that's
it's
what
like,
I was talking about. It's gonna be.
Oh.
Do you want the logo on the back or the front? I must ask.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the comment.
Wouldn't the back be better?
With that mustache thing, yes, the back would be much better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he probably looks so different.
He does.
I'm looking at his picture here.
Yeah, basically, just picture the face and just with that mustache, and that's what you got.
I'm not sure. He said, I'm not sure.
Oh, this is fantastic. Debbie.
Oh, excuse me. My air's on and it frees me out. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. No, but I just, thank you for coming on. It was a blast catching
thank
up.
you for having me.
Like I said, you're welcome all the time. It's like, even if it's a scary subject, just come in and say, hey, I love you, and then bail.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's.
No, I
know.
wouldn't do that to you.
No, well, no, it's, like I said, it's just even seeing you come and say hi, is amazing. And so, no, I'm still cracked. I'm not kidding, Brian. That's going to be a sticker. There's no joke. That's definitely it now.
That's a good sticker.
It is. Oh,
You'll have to send me an updated one.
Well, it won't be the updated. That'll just be one of those silly ones that that we have there as like kind of like the joke. So that's gonna be the included one too. So we'll definitely have to send that with people. So oh man, that's awesome.
That was good. Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade soon with mine. It's starting to get a lot of salt and pepper going on in here because of the producer.
Because of are you blaming him?
Yes.
That's how I get my gray hairs. I always cover them.
Yeah, I'm embracing it. So we'll see. It's as I get whiter and whiter, who knows? I might change my mind and go back to just for men. Keep the color in there. We'll see. But no, I just I want to thank everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. I said, Deb, you coming on. And I really just keep in touch. And we really, really want I want to see this really take off and be successcal for you, because
thank you. Appreciate it.
It's your passion.
And I'm excited for your anniversary too.
Well, it's coming up.
Yeah. I'm gonna put all kinds of. I'm gonna blow you guys up on Facebook.
Well, that'll be awesome. I appreciate it. And I'll definitely share this to a couple, other areas. Try to get the word out as well and plug it. So it's one. But everybody definitely go debsmmacloset.com. Go check her out, and definitely support her. Anyway, Alan, thank you for the stars, man. That's amazing. We're gonna get that money to Debbie too. Because one of those things. So that was for the charity. But you can't thank you enough for that. And everybody, Brian and Bowden, and everybody else. It's Laura. She just bought a water bottle. The people that are there.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, we got another shout out to another Laura Lehman Porter, Patreon, so we finally got a Patreon. So that was amazing. So, thank you for that. So, but everybody go to threebeerspodcast.com. You can check us out there. You can also support us on all the social media, so just, we go like, subscribe, just especially YouTube. We're almost at 450, so we said we only need 550 more. So get to 1,000 there. So we're trying to grow there. TikTok, we're growing. I'm trying to figure out how to do some shows. Go to redbubble.com/3beards podcast. You can pick up some merchandise as well, or you can get that link through our site, 3beardspodcast.com. You can go to the merchandise thing, or you can also become a Patreon, become a beardo like us, and 3 Beards Podcast is what you look up there on Patreon. It's go there, ERT Radio at 11 p.m. Wednesday nights. We're rebroadcast. So next week you'll be listening to this show again, starting about 11 p.m. ish. We follow Into the Outer Realms with Joey's show. So it's a great act to follow. So we try to live up to that. And we've got some really, really cool shows coming up. We talked about that, but like I said, everybody go support Debbie right now. And thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Good night.
Good night, you guys. Love you.
Yeah.